Looks like he's still leading. Corgi running in second, then Blake Franco from Washington. Noseboom, or Mark Brown, Noseboom, Ken Chan, Ryan, and Todd Mason. Keith and Corgi have pulled out a couple of seconds, or 1.5 second lead over third place Frank after a couple of laps. So our leader in the all-white Corgi scale, all over his back so far in the black car. Frank with a little bit of a cushion, with Blake not too far behind. Then Franco, Noseboom, Mark, Ken Chan, Todd, and Ryan Welsh. I wasn't following entirely. Ryan may be owed a lap. He's got a one lap that took twice as long as the rest of us.
Corner when you do that.
Corgi all over Keith in the sweeper. Gets into the back of him, gives him a chance to get back on his wheels. That allows Frank to catch up. That lap took 2 seconds longer than the rest for Keith and Corgi. So Frank and Blake are now within spitting distance again. Keith in the all white is our leader. All black of Corgi running in second. Then Frank running in the red and white car. Blake Bell running in the yellow with blue in fourth. And then there's a big gap to the rest of the pack, led by Mark on the straightaway now in the yellow with polka dots. Noseboom right on his tail. Then a four-way battle between everyone else. Leaders are trying to make their way through. Remember, when you see the leaders putting you down a lot, please let them by. That's the all-white car of Keith is the leader, with Corgi in the all-black right behind. We're halfway through the race, drivers. 3 down, 3 to go. We've got a very tight battle for fourth now. Four-way battle for fourth place. Or no, it isn't. That's Blake putting down a bunch of people in fourth. Up next, World GT A Main. Let's see those cars. So, Keith and Corgi all over each other at the front. That's the all-white car of Keith, still in the lead. Corgi right on his tail. Mark and Noseboom. That's the leaders. Please let them by. Thank you. And Frank is trying to put you down a lap too. Thank you. So we're just about 5 minutes in, just over a minute to go. White car of Keith Yu is led every lap. Corgi Scales has never been down more than half a second.
1 minute left.
Sitting right on his tail right now. 1 minute to go, 5 down, 1 to go. Our leaders are coming up with more lap traffic. If anyone holds them up, then that can make it challenging for them to figure out who wants to lead. 30 seconds left, drivers. 30 more seconds. All white carb Keith, the leader. Blackout Corgi running in second. So we've got Todd and Ken right in front of the leaders. It looks like Corgi tossed a dog bone. It looks like Corgi's got three-wheel drive.
Car 6
Keep
is
on
done.
going,
Car
Corgi.
5 is done.
Blake, Mark, and
Car
No
7
Spoon,
is
you've
done.
finished.
Car 10 is
Franco,
done.
Todd, you're
Car
done.
8 is
Ken
done.
Chan, you're done.
Car 1 is done.
Keith,
Car 3 is
Frank,
done.
and Corgi finishes the race with a 5-minute 59-second time. So Keith, you with the touring car stock TQ and A-Main win. Corey wasn't going to let him get by without earning it till a 2-lap left part fell out.
Drivers from the last race, we need you back out on the track, please. Everyone has checked except Daryl Jones, there he is, and Doug Ball. Is Doug Ball going to make it? We need corners desperately, please. Drivers from the last race. Touring stock A-Main drivers or your substitute. Okay, how about volunteer corner marshals? Okay, thank you. Okay, looks like we have 2 volunteer corner marshals, maybe 3. I need 2 more, please. There's 10 people in the last race. They can't all be in this race. Okay. So the order is Brian up front. Top qualifier, 29 laps, 6 minutes, 7 seconds. Brian up front. Craig Roberts, second place, 29.609. 2 seconds behind Brian. Rob Fantetti from out of nowhere into 3rd place overall. Frank, you'll start 4th. Paul 5th, Mario, Jerry, Daryl, Doug, and Matt. Is Doug making it? Okay. Drivers ready. Corners ready.
We were late.
On the tone. World GT A-Main. As we hope, Craig and Brian are going to go at it. They've run IFMAR so far, so they haven't been directly beside each other on track when they're battling for position, but here it is finally. So 1 and 2, front of the driver's stand. Coming onto the straightaway, that's your leader down the straightaway, Brian. Crater behind him in the orange car. third place, Rob Fantetti. Mario in fourth, Jerry fifth, Matt sixth. So Brian building a little bit of a buffer, half a straightaway. Craig closes back up in the infield a little bit.
5 minutes left.
So down the straightaway, 1 and 2. So Rob and Mario having a good battle. The yellow and the blue car, that's the battle for third spot. They're bumper to bumper in front of the driver's stand. So blue and yellow coming onto the straightaway, that's the battle for third. And 1 and 2 on the straightaway. So when you see the red nose, red and white car with the red front come up behind you, that's your leader. So Matt, coming up on you, that is the leader, Brian. Craig not too far behind him in the orange
4
car.
minutes left.
Super Mario and blue solidly in third now. And Rob, who was looking strong at the beginning, is having some problems. Rob falls down to 9th. It's looking good for him. Mario in third. Frank Portalazzo up to 4th. Matt Slatters down to 5th. Jerry Bernard 6th. Paul 7th. Sorry, Daryl Jones 7th. Paul 8th. Rob 9. Brian Bodai getting up front. He's on a pace 2 seconds slower than his top qualifying run. But he's got some pressure now. You can see that orange car in his rearview mirror not too far away. So that's 1 down the straightaway, 2 right behind him. So just a half a straightaway separating the top 2. And Mario, the third place driver, is close to going a lap down. That's third place, the blue car down the straightaway.
3 minutes left.
Okay, so first place by third. Puts third place, the blue car, a lap down. So now Mario is in between first and second place. Good battle for top spot in traffic. Everyone handling traffic well. Still about a half a straightaway separating first and second. Oh, got lucky there. Car in the middle, guys. Okay. So there's only
2 minutes
left.
left.
2 minutes left. So Craig can't quite reel him in, but he's not letting him get away. One mistake away up front. Brian Bodine down the straightaway. Craig Roberts right behind him. Daryl Jones in between, lets them by it clean. Now they got some clean track to race with no traffic. 1 and 2 down the straightaway. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Craig with a 12.38 second lap, Brian with a 12.39. So they've had a close battle for the last 2 days. Very evenly matched, and here we are. 1 turn separating them. Brian down the straightaway. Craig underneath the start-finish line.
1 minute left.
Got 1 minute. Frank up to third, Mario down to fourth. So the all red car down the straightaway, that's the battle for third place. Right in front of the driver's stand, all red and blue car behind him, battle for third. Frank in the red car, Mario and the blue looks inside. Pulls down door to door, oh, and it gets airborne. Racing deal, that was pretty clean. Oh, he's trying to get turned around and gets in front, that hurts. So he had a blowover down the straightaway when he was drag racing with Frank. Cost him his race. Frank stays in third. Brian up front still. Greg Roberts second. And this is going to be it. No, one more lap.
Car 10 is done. Car 1 is
So,
done.
Craig, you're done.
Car 2 is done. Car 3 is done. Car 7 is done.
Just waiting for
Car
Carol
6 is done. Car 8 is
and
done.
maybe Paul. Oh, sorry, Matt. Okay, everybody's done. Brian wins the World GT A main. Greg Roberts second. Frank third.
All right, race number 14, Mini, up next. And reminder to 12 scale modified, you guys are being delayed by one race. So after Mini, we will be running the touring modified. All right, Mark has checked. Owen has checked. We need John Sang and Bok Choi to check in, and Franco. We need the rest of our racers to show up here. I see Bok Choi.
You do what? Oh, just so you don't have to. Yeah. You don't want to see my ball spot?
We are on race 14 right now. This is Mini. The next race to run after this one is Touring Modified. All the Touring Modified racers should be getting their cars ready to go. You guys are up next. All right, Mark, John, and Owen have checked in. Bok Choi, could you swing by the line? And is Franco going to make this race? Franco, you making it? I don't even think he knows what's going on. Yeah, all right, we'll start without him. All right, everyone's lined up. Everyone's checked. The lineup will be Mark Brown on the pole. John will be second. Actually, that's incorrect. Bok Choi actually did qualify second. We missed him a lap in round 4. Yeah, Franco's car is broke apparently. So Bok Choi, you can move up. You are starting second, and John in third. Bok Choi managed a 21 lap run in the last round. That's good. Order looks good. Marshals look good. This is the Mini main event. Here we go. Corners ready. Drivers ready. Everyone's going on the tone. right, drivers coming up on the 1 minute mark. Mark Brown, our race leader, joining us from the Seattle area this weekend.
5 minutes left.
A few folks coming up from the USA to join us for Speed Weekend. We appreciate the trek, cross-border trek, and the cross-ferry trek. Potentially from Seattle, you could involve a couple different ferries. Things tightening up a little bit here. Mark in the yellow, Bok Choy in the brown, John in the blue. Owen running in fourth in the orange. Oh, looks like John makes his way past Bok Choy. See if he can challenge Mark. The pace they're running is just about the same as the TQ pace. Mark TQ'd in round 4 with a 21.605 basically run, and they're on a 6.06 here, so running similar pace.
4 minutes left.
So 2 minutes in, 4 to go. Mark, John, Bok Choy, and Owen. The next race on the track is Touring Modified. John saying on his
3 minutes left.
on his side. Holy, a mini flipped over and didn't land back on its wheels. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. For cars that look so aerodynamically and center of gravity challenged, they somehow land on their wheels a lot. Three and a half down, drivers, 2.5 to go. Our leader is Mark Brown in the yellow. Bok Choy in second place in the brown. He's 3 seconds behind Mark. And then John Sang in the blue. See, finds the wheels. Running in third. Just about 4 minutes down. We're winding down our main events here at Speed Weekend 2012. We've got 3 races left. Touring Modified, 12 scale Modified.
2 minutes left.
And a Nitro. These will be the 3 quickest races of the mains. Quickest drivers, quickest cars.
Fun, always intense to come up here to play car. Lots of fun, good track, good atmosphere. Good people.
All right, 4.5 down, 1.5 to go. Our leader down the straightaway, Mark, 21.601 pace. It's about 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds better than what he did in qualifying. Bok Choy is about 4 seconds behind him on the track.
I had a good weekend, yeah. I didn't do terribly well, but that's okay.
Big races are more about the social stuff.
1 minute left, drivers. 1 to go.
1 minute left.
Well, eventually I'll get this thing working right.
Touring Modified is up next. Oh, John's on his roof. Thanks, Paul.
Ow!
30 seconds to go.
Broke your hand.
15 seconds. 5 seconds.
Car 2 is done. Car 4 is done. Car 3 is done.
All right, you three are done. Just waiting for Bok Choy. Mark takes the win.
Car 8 is done.
Bok Choy takes second, and Owen grabs third, just ahead of John.
Solid.
Okay, next race is our Touring Modified.
First, ready, left.
Race number, we are jumping to race 16. Touring Modified is up next.
What a piece of crap.
Out the car.
I'm getting a feel of the next slide.
There's race Patty.
All right, Touring Modified is next. We will be giving a couple of extra minutes here for some back-to-back racers and the racers that are sharing a car from the stock main to the modified main. All right, let's see where we are. We have checks from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. We're just waiting for Keith, Chris, and Nick. There's Chris. Here comes Keith. Keith was running in the stock main a couple races back, and he's sharing a car between the two. Makes it a bit tough. All right, Touring Modified, A main. All right. You guys can warm them up if you like. Everyone's on the track. It's going to be in the race. Careful while doing your warm-ups, guys. Looks like we're stopped on the straight, so I'll stop on the straight. Okay, I guess we're ready to grid them up. So, starting on the pole, Keith, you, 29 laps, the only one to get 29. 6:09. Corky starting in second with a quick 28. Nose Boom in third, the 27. Another 27. We had John Sang in fourth. Mark Brown starting in fifth with the 27. Dan starting sixth with the 26. Chris starting seventh with the 26. Marshall's, I don't have anyone at the far end. Got some racers down here. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see down there, Bok Choy. Yeah, Marshalls are mini with the exception of Mark, who is in this race. So we got Bok Choy, we got Todd. Hey, we need two people in the middle, really, Todd and someone. Owen, do you want to go beside Todd in that other opening there, right where Todd's pointing? Nick, can you help us out? Maybe just here? Just stand right in the corner so you're not in the way of the camera. Perfect. All right, we got good coverage. Touring Modified, A main. These cars are going to be pretty quick. Everyone's going to be going on the tone. Is the cameraman going to be in your way, guys, in corner 1? Yeah, yeah. It's only a $7,000 camera, so don't worry about it. Okay. Corner marshal's ready. Driver's ready. On the tone. Put him over the wall there, Nick. Thank you. All right, good start. Nice and clean start for the top 4 or 5. Keith and Corgi breaking away from the pack big time. Full lap, or sorry, a full straightaway and a half in front already. The white car and the black car. It's a battle of good versus evil. I'm just kidding, Corgi. So our top 2 drivers driving the white and black cars. Here they come down the straightaway, already putting laps on some back markers. 3rd place is Chris Lim. Oh, we got a dead car. Trouble in the sweeper. Thank you, John. Okay, everything's settled out. The leader's coming through some more cars. Looks like John and Ryan, you guys have Keith behind you. So 1.5 minutes down. 4.5 minutes left. Leader down the straightaway, Keith, you in the white. 2nd place down the straightaway in the black, that's Corgi. Corgi running about 2 seconds behind Keith right now. 3rd spot is Mark Brown now in the yellow. Mark, you are about 10 seconds behind Corgi. We've got Dan in 4th, Nospoom in 5th, John in 6th, Chris in 7th.
4 minutes left.
The pace Keith is running is about a lap slower than his TQ, which was set when it was a little cooler out last night, probably around 7 o'clock in the evening. Corgi not far back. The leader is Keith in the white, and 2nd place Corgi in the black. Back markers are being kind and letting the leaders come through. And we used to have a race for the front here. Corgi's just 1.2 seconds back, according to the computer. Last time by, Keith had a 13.1 and Corgi a 12.9. And this time they each go 1 tick faster. 13 flat for Keith, 12.8 Corgi. Corgi, that was your quick lap of the race on that last lap. Oh, now both of you guys doing 12.7s.
3 minutes left.